This is really starting to... That missed. Oh, I am going to rip out your stomach.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
Open the gate! Oh, none of the humans died this time. Sweet.
This place seems remarkably tense for a sacred grove. Perhaps we shouldn't linger. But let's at least see if there's a healer to be found, first of all.
There we go.
Cannon? No! Get off, Cannon! He's not breathing! Go find a healer!
Do not embarrass yourself. He is gone.
Lae'zel, shut it. I'm sorry. It happens so fast.
Someone's going to pay for this.
Arka, no! Wait! What are you doing?
More goblins. What's next?
Glad you were here for those goblins. Picked one off yesterday myself. Shot her through the throat. Well, that should have killed her, but she kept gasping. Clawing at the arrow.
Taking life always has a cost. You have to feel it, or you'll lose who you are.
I had the same thought. And it's just going to keep happening.
They say it gets easier, but honestly, I don't know. Though it's not like I've killed anything. Honestly, closest things I've killed that are even remotely close to the animal kingdom are spiders.
There are children here,
And
you
roaches.
fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
One fight just ended, and now you're picking another? Relax.
Tell that to the dead at the gate.
Shut it, Horns! I'd be lying dead next to the goblins if you'd stalled any longer.
My duty is to this camp.
He's about to erupt.
More violence won't bring back those you lost. Stop and think. Anything less than a 13 and I'm... Anything less than a 10 and I'm screwed.
You're right. There's too much at stake.
Worried about your precious hides, the both of you.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
Hold your tongue before I
Goblins could
punch
be
you
on
in
their
the
way.
gut, kid.
Time to pack. We need to leave.
A healer.
Forgive that display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor.
I'm Awful Emu.
Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
If memory serves, I think I have 10 long rests before I'm screwed. Why are they forcing you out?
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
This ritual, is there no way to convince the druids to stop it?
I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though... I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
I'll see what I can do.
I think you should. Yes. No harm in trying the diplomatic route.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
No, you just...
Refugees, adventurers. No one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Are you really locking down the grove?
I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
What about the people
We
here?
druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels.
You just said the region's overrun by monsters. They won't survive by themselves.
As I said, it's a drastic measure. But the survival of the grove is paramount.
Then
There
go
just
out and
aren't
fight.
enough supplies to support everyone.
Whatever. I'm looking for a
I
healer.
pray no goblin arrow has grazed you. Nettie could put you to rights. She should be with the others in the inner chambers. But I doubt she'll be taking on new patients. The grove will be locked down soon.
What are you selling?
Some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Bips and bobbles. Hold on to those javelins. Don't need those. What about you? What do you have? Ooh. Hmm. Two to 7. 2 to 7. Okay.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Trader attitude. Be careful near a trader's watchful eyes. Their attitudes towards you affect the price of their stock.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay! These people aren't fighters. We can help!
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
But do I answer as a dragonborn or a paladin? Clan is everything. You do not abandon those you swore to protect.
I made no such oath, and I will not be held responsible for these people.
Just be responsible for yourself, then. We have to stay. It's the right thing to do.
Zerg. Fine. We'll stay. If we survive,
It'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland.
How long until Roland shows off his swing?
children,
Parry.
look who's here.
And again.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
Heed the man's words, child. His form is highly efficient.
Kind words in unkind times, my friend. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Another escapee? Thank the gods. I need all the friends I can get.
Better friends than the ones hitching a ride in our skulls, at least. I'm sure you know the stories. Doomed to shed our skin and become illithid. They say there's no coming back. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Hunting in the hells? Dangerous territory.
I'm no stranger to the infernal. Better to slay a devil before her fires burn common folk to ash. Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Let's join forces. I'll help you cast the stubble back into the hells.
I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in.
Alright, meet me at camp.
A splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
By Mordai's eyes. Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
No, I don't want to give him a menacing glare. Hold it, Lizelle. I'll see to this one.
You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses?
Enough. Stand down. I won't tell you again.
Chucky. Fine.
You can breathe again. I won't let her hurt you.
Thanks. What do you want from me?
Information. Where did you see the Githyanki?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly, straight to the other side. And I just ran.
The map. Show me.
Thanks for your help, and apologies for my companion.
No hard feelings.
The last time a subordinate questioned my judgment, I ate tongue stew that very night.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
If you finish scowling at me, what comes next?
The T-sling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Did you say tiefling?
I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this... Fey run.
Feyrun. There's an accent over the U. What do you mean, purification?
The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
I wish you'd talk less, but unfortunately we're not going to get that.
And again. Swing, swing.
Oh, right, this is where...
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
This...
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
Shut it.
You! Move!
This won't avenge canon. It won't change anything. Good roll, good roll, good roll.
You're right. I wish you weren't. I really do. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
Because vengeance eats people alive. You'll grant the goblins 2 victories this day.
Your soft heart will be the death of us.
And your tongue will be the
better
death
be
of
right.
you.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Oh, you thieves are all boring.
Yo.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
Rather important, no less. Alright,
We've
go
been
ahead.
on the road together for a while now, haven't we?
Hmm.
Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. In short, I've grown to trust you.
That's very gratifying to hear.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
What kind of condition?
The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
What kind of items are you talking about exactly?
Oh, staffs, tomes, cowls. The form doesn't matter, so long as it's brimming with weave. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
Where do you suggest we find these artifacts?
You've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard-won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
I expected as much. Don't worry, I'm happy to help.
Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Gonna bite the ends off your kids. And your bird.
Shame the goblins didn't kill me, too.
Don't say that.
I'm just so...
Having fun with your new goblin friend? Bet you aren't.
She's not my friend. Ooh, you may have some.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
This forge is holding on by a thread. Are you a smith?
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Let me see your wares. You might have something that could help us. You have several things that could help us, actually. Ooh, that is gonna eat my money. I need it. Let's go ahead and sell that. Sell that. How much? 42? Oh, I don't have... Okay. I see. Let's go metallic gloves, metallic boots. Sell that.
Hells take me. What I wouldn't do for better tools.
This is ridiculous.
Don't be grumpy, Roller. We'll get to the city soon. I am not grumpy. Scowl on your face before I troll. You're an idiot.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
Agreed. Hungry warriors make for easy prey.
You've been on hard times too, huh?
no worse than what you're facing now.
Look in your eyes says otherwise. Here, have more. We'll need every bit of strength to make it to Baldur's Gate. Trust me.
Well, thank you.
Depends.
Doesn't taste
How
half
many
bad.
people are dumb enough to ask?
Auntie Ethel.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. It's a rare day when I see one of you lot about. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish?
You sure? I am Dragonborn.
Sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
Oh, lotions and potions, do ya? I'll let her fuss over me.
Aha! You take a sip of that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
And what is this exactly?
Oh, 'tis just a healing potion, nothing fancy. Here. You just look like you might need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky.
I've been better. It's difficult to explain.
I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
Something doesn't add up about this one. Don't tell her anything.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
There's nothing wrong. I swear. Everything's
As you
fine.
wish, Petal. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
What harm? Show me your wares.
Hey, bother.
Oh, she's a lovely little Irish lass. What's this? Ah, nothing I need.
Take care now, sweetie.
Oh, thank you, Auntie Ethel.
Roland shows off his thunder wave.
Such a lovely little woman.
True.
Not now. We're working. Remember?
Come on.
Just once.
Yeah, just once.
Whoa. Hey. Can't say I've ever seen someone like you before. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. Call it. Heads or tails?
Tails.
Tails it is! See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings.
Oh, I'm gonna break something. Not really, but Ring of being really invisible.
You bought something. Most everybody says it looks like junk and moves on.
Collecting junk is a hobby of mine.
Really? Good thing we met then.
And
Anyway,
someone just
see you
pickpocketed
again
me.
sometime.
You were just robbed.
Listen, kid.
Hey, you're back. Here to buy some stuff?
Have you taken something? Something that doesn't belong to you?
Me? No, promise. I'm just a kid trying to make a living. You know who you should talk to? Moll. She's my boss, I guess. Good at finding stuff. Her office is through the crack in the wall over there, if you can fit.
Then I'll get my answers out of her.
Good luck, pal.
You're lucky you're a kid and I'm a paladin.
That's curious.
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Are you kidding me? What did I lose? Oh, let me go ahead and replace